Now Thome.
Fly ball deep to right, and Thome has hit it into the upper deck. Jim Thome. An 0-1 pitch. And the Indians take a 3-2 lead. Thome's first big league home run.
It appeared to be a slider down and in that maybe Steve Farr wanted to get down and out of the strike zone.
So Thome's first big league homer.
The 2-0. A long drive to right and tell it goodbye. Gutty effort for Maggio, but he leaves behind now 3-2. And when you don't have quite enough hop on the ball to throw it past hitters and you fall behind 2-0, this is what happens.
Well, I'll guarantee you this, that last one was a fastball, and Jim Thome, as soon as he hit it, knew it was gone to the second deck and right. A fastball right down the middle. And look at the crowd behind Thome. Everybody knew it was out of here. His second home run in postseason play. And the Indians have the lead now at 3-2. No doubt about that one. And again, Maggio behind on him. And had to come in. And Thome made him pay. There it is. That's the man who caught it.
Center field where it's 405 and gone.
This ball might be hit 450 feet to straightaway center field. Forget this one.
Played son Drew. Here's a high fly ball to deep left. This is headed toward the wall, and it's gone. Jim Thome has hit a solo to left. It just cleared the scoreboard in left field.
One who was and one who is.
Jim Thome.
1-1 pitch. Hit to left field. Stay up and stay fair. Baseball gone. Jim Thome with a 3-run homer, and the Indians win it 8-5. Oh, what an exciting finish to this opening day, 1998.
And it couldn't have come at a better time for the Tribe.
Batting fifth from the Cleveland Indians, first baseman Jim Thome.
And a drive to right. This could be a grand slam. It is, and the Indians are right back in it. Thome takes Cone into the upper deck. A 6-0 lead shrinks to 6-5.
When you have power, you always have an opportunity to come back because somebody can hit the ball out of the ballpark. If you do not have power, it takes 10 or 12 hits in a row to score 6 runs. This is a high-hanging breaking ball. He's been throwing a lot of off-speed pitches. He hasn't used this fastball a lot, especially against left-handed hitters. And he throws Thome one breaking ball too many.
Starting lineups for the American League. Batting fifth, playing first base. From the Cleveland Indians, Jim Thome.
Danger
dangerous at bat for Schilling here. Thome, a good high fastball hitter.
Into center field, a base hit. That'll bring Lofton to the plate. The American League is out in front as the Cleveland Indians combine for a first inning run here at Fenway. A hit by Lofton, a walk to Ramirez, and the 2-out RBI single by Thome.
Clark against Thome. Thome launches one to left.
Thome with a drive to center field. If it stays up, the game's over. It is. It's gone. Jim Thome back-to-back with Ramirez. The Indians pull it out in the bottom of the ninth, 2-1. There you go, Chuck. How about that? How about that is right. They got the back-to-backs they were looking for. Jim Thome gives the Indians a 2-1 win. What a ball game. The Indians win it on those back-to-back home runs, each now with 201. What a day for the Indians. They pull it out, winning in their last at-bat for the first time this year.
2-1 pitch. Thome hits it to left field and pretty well struck. Ben Green back in the corner. It is a grand slam. No need to steal home. Thome just cleared the bases. 5-0 Indians. Well, that is a surprise that he hit it right down the line like that, as everybody in the ballpark anticipated that he would pull him.
Drive to deep center field. Back is White. At the warning track, at the wall. It's gone. Jim Thome. A 3-run home run in the bottom of the 10th inning, and the Indians get the win. Well, he got his first home run against a left-hander, and there it was. It's a game winner. He's not going to get beat up at home plate. As Thome hits his 18th home run, drives in 3. The Indians win it 5-2, and now go 4-1 in extra innings. And they even this series up at 1. It was a long, long struggle, but the Indians finally get that big blow. Drive deep right field, way back. It is gone, a home run. And the Indians have won the ball game in the bottom of the 11th inning. Wow. Jim Thome bobblehead day, and how about that? How about it? Who called it, John? It was my turn. Yes, it was. Wow. What a win for the Tribe. Jim Thome. Boy, you'd like to see him get going.
All-time home run leader at 299.
Drilled to center, and that's gone. Thome with his 3rd solo home run of this series, and it's 2-0 Cleveland.
And career number 300 for Jim Thome. Home run number 300. Just like that, the Indians take a 2-0 lead. Saw him hit 2 home runs last night. Here, Jim Thome. All 3 hits have been home runs. Boy, a line drive home run in right center.
Well struck to deep left center. Watch that baby out of here. Jim Thome's first Philly home run is a 3-run shot, and he snaps that over 13 in a big way. It's 13-2 fighting Phil.
Well, you talk about opposite field power. That ball looked like it came out of a cannon.
Well hit. Watch this, baby. Could it be another one? Out of here. 2-run home run. Jim Thome to the opposite field. And the Phillies lead it 16-2. Wow, the big guy. His first 2 homers as a fighting Phil. They come back-to-back at bats.
That's hit to deep left, and that's going to go. Jim Thome into the bullpen. The Phillies with their second home run of the inning. Thome with his third of the year, and it's 8-1.
Pops him up foul, might be playable. Thome near the stands, reaches into the stands and makes the play. Good play by Jim Thome for round number 2.
Like a fan tried to challenge Thome for that ball. Thome just got his glove in there, takes a look at the rail, and it's in there and makes the grab.
3 gloves there, and it ends up in Thome's glove. There's a ground ball, first base side. Nice grab by Thome to Myers, and they got him. What a good play on both parts. They got the fleet Henry Mateo, who was flying down first. Thome tied to the line, had to sprawl for the ball, and underhanded to Myers, who was in dead sprint to first, and they just got Mateo for out number 2. A big out there.
Thome had laying on his stomach, had to, as he's on the ground, had to flip the ball backwards, and unbelievable how accurate he was with this. He just flipped it back. Myers a little slow getting over there, but just ahead of Mateo.
A fine match down to Thome. Swing and a towering drive. Watch this, baby. Way out of here. Tremendous home run, Jim Thome. Suzuki took one step and looked up. Just looked up into the seats as Jim Thome is hit number 13. High ground ball, great diving grab. Thome. Myers covers. Well, the Phillies are playing some fine infield defense behind Myers here. Thome making a good play. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, the towering drive to deep right center field. This ball way out of here. Tremendous home run. Jim Thome. And this game is tied at 2 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Long drive. Watch this, baby. Tremendous home run. Into the upper deck, and it got there that quick. Jim Thome and the Phillies lead it 4-2, and you talk about crunching the baseball. Wow. Long drive into deep right center field. It's got a chance. It's out of here. Jim Thome has put the Phillies in front. 5-4 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. His 43rd, and what a big one for Mr. Thome.
How big has this guy come up?
And the pitch to Thome, swing a line, smash to center, turning the wrong way is Creel, and it gets by him and all the way back to the fence. The Brady scores. Thome heading for third. He's there with a triple. And the Phillies lead it 5-2 here in the 5th inning. Thome shipped out of the infield. Long drive. Watch this, baby. Way out of here. Home run, Jim Thome. It took him that long to regain the National League lead in homers, number 46 for Thome.
Stands to be the first Philly to lead the National League in home runs since Michael Jack. 2 behind Michael Jack. Franchise high 48.
Well hit. Watch this, baby. Number 399 for Jim Thome, and the Phillies are on the board, and that got out of here in a New York minute. Wow. One away from the magic 400 milestone for Mr. Thome.
Feels like it's kind of taken some of the...
Could it be? Could it be? It is out of here! Number 400 for Jim Thome. Phillies have tied the game in the first, and take a bow, big man. Here
comes all the teammates coming out to home plate. There's no more popular player in Phillies history with his teammates than that big guy. Wife Andrea, daughter Lila, number 400. Wow. 2-2 game. High drive, watch this baby out of here. Opposite field home run, Jim Thome. Number 22 for Thome, and the Phillies jump to a 2-0 lead here in the first inning.
The wind wasn't going to stop that baby. They want to see more.
I did see more. Out of here, home run, Jim Thome. One to left, one to right. And the Phillies now lead it 7-1, number 23 for Thome. Well, here's watch this baby. Way out of here. Tremendous second step home run, Jim Thome. And the Phillies now lead it by a score of 5-0, number 34 for Thome. Watch that, baby. There's another one for Thome, and again, the second deck. Almost an identical spot as his first one. Number 35 for the big man, Jim Thome, and the Phils now lead at 10-4.
Thome waits for the 3-2. Here it is. A swing and a high fly ball, left center field. He's going to join the 500 club. Thome's hit his foul for red. Yes! Player, Jim Thome goes deep the other way. Sox win 9-7. Light it up. Game-ending homer.
Double your pleasure.
They are surrounding Jim Thome at home plate, and the fans are standing here at U.S. Cellular. He's the third player this year to reach 500 homers.
Way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Number 500 for Jim Thome. A game winner here in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Sox win it 9-7. You are awesome, big man.
Thome's dad and wife are on the field. He's hugging his dad at home plate. When he hit home plate, Chris Singleton, he looked skyward for his mom.
Another special moment here at U.S. Cellular this field. The U.S. Cellular field this season. And how great is that for Jim Thome?
A game-ending homer.
What a great day. What a great feeling. The crowd here, you know, it took some at-bats to give, but you know what? It was worth it. And Toby Hall said during the game, you know, everything happens for a reason. Well, it happened. So, you know, hard to explain. It's hard to explain what's going through me right now.
Well, when we had a shot of Big Chuck Thome, it looked like he said, "My baby boy."
I don't know what he said. I'll ask him later on, but I know he's proud, and my brothers and sisters, and you know, my wife. You know, it just what a great day. What a great weekend. The fans here, you know, every at bat, every pitch, you know, they were in it, and it's tough. It's tough to hit home runs and when people want you to do it, but it sure worked out great.
Jim, could it come on a more special day? The fans all stuck around. You win the ball game, and it's Jim Thome bobblehead day.
Oh my goodness! I tell you, as I said, what a great feeling. And this is something for me personally. I'll cherish this the rest of my life for sure.
Well, Big Jim, you're awesome. You always have been, and you always will be, buddy. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thank you,
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jim Thome on the 500th home run of his beautiful career. As I mentioned, one of the
most beloved guys in the history of this game. You will never hear a bad word about Jim Thome. Jim Thome to lead it off. Big man looking for our career hit number 2,000. And there it is. More importantly, the leadoff man aboard is now. He makes the turn. He's on his way to second base, and the tying run on with nobody out. And congratulations on base hit number 2,000.
Yes, indeed, Jimmy.
Deep to right, and there it goes.
Oh my, oh my. My, oh my, Jim Thome.
The first walk-off hit at Target Field in dramatic fashion. And
give those fans out in right field a souvenir.
That's hit to left center and hit pretty well.
Get out
this
of
is
here.
Back, and this is number 599.
Oh, there it is. Good call. That was my call. I said to right field, but it doesn't matter. It's a 2-run home run for Jim Thome. 599. Congratulations, Jim Thome.
Nice call, partner.
Well, you know what? You mentioned he had 2 very good at-bats in his previous at-bats against Porcello. And here, good solid swing. The strength of Jim Thome going into the Twins bullpen. Boy, I tell you what, I hope that happens for 600 too, into somebody's bullpen.
Thome trying to, in addition to everything else, drive in some runs here. 2-1. Deep to left field. This ball's high. It's deep. Number 600 for Jim Thome.
Everybody out on the field. All the Twins, get out there.
Welcome to the 600 Club.
Very nice, Jim Thome. Well, I called 599. I didn't think he'd do it so quick. Congratulations, Mr. Thome. What a group that you just joined, and here comes the Thome family.
His father, Chuck, his wife, Andrea, they've been tracking him and following him through Minnesota on this road trip.
What a true gentleman. Couldn't have happened to a better man right there, Jim Thome.
Ron Gardenhire said he was going to jump on the field and follow him around the bases, as the fans did when Hank Aaron hit 715. What a great moment.
Now, Detroit Tiger fans are good baseball people here. They're acknowledging what Jim Thome was able to accomplish on that big swing. A big 3-run home run for Jim Thome, and the Twins take a 9-5 lead.
In the air to left field, towering shot, forget about it, he did it! Jim Thome, opposite field, pitch hit home run, and the Phillies have won it! A walk-off home run for Jim Thome. All the talk about whether he could do it off the bench, he's worked hard to make believers out of everyone, and he does, at least for this one day. And he also ties Sammy Sosa for number 7 on Major League Baseball's all-time home run list as the Phils win it 7-6.
Give you chills, Wood.
Sure does.
That guy's throwing 95, 96, 97. He's fouling balls off. That was so hard what he just did.
and you figured if he was going to hit a homer, it's going to have to be that way, and he crushes it the other way. Wow.
Every time he comes to the plate, you just soak it in because you're watching a first ballot Hall of Famer and one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. And he just added to his resume by going opposite field to give his good friend Charlie Manuel his 900th career managerial win.
How about that, huh?
As the Phillies win it 7-6 in the bottom of the ninth inning.
What a thrill to see something like that. And he absolutely tattoos this thing.
That kind of feeling never gets old, I bet.
Well, it felt good. It felt good. You got to credit them. They battled back, you know, and we did the same. I love it.
I'll let you get cleaned up.
For a long time, even after he's gone, the effects he's going to have on some of the young players in that dugout.
High fly, deep right, back it goes, and the ball is gone. And there's his first home run as an Oriole. So Jim Thome has homered for every franchise he has played for. And for Jim Thome, there's number 610 in his career. 8-1 Birds.
That's awesome.